Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 39. Let's go! It's time to head into the Reversal Mountains, so let's get going over here. I'm gonna run by all these bikers, not even stopping their tracks. And yeah, right here's the entrance to the cave. Last time we went over farther east into the Strange House, but now we're ready to actually go through Reversal Mountain and make our way to Undella Town, so I'll go ahead and spray a Max Repel before stepping inside, just for all the wild Pokemon. If you're playing Black 2, you got like Spoink, Grumpig, White 2, you've got Numel and Camerupt, then of course Skorupi, pretty much the same thing that you found outside of the mountain. Now, one thing I like to do when I get in here is turn on the dowsing machine, because you can actually find a lot of hidden items. Here's just a regular item, it's a Max Repel, so yeah, you can use a Max Repel before you go in and then find one in the first room. But yeah, there's really nothing going on in this first room. It's all about this room over here. This is the main room, and this is where you'll find Bianca. And it's like, yeah, Bianca, you sure have made it pretty deep into the cave on your own, because she came in here to do investigation, but apparently she's having too much trouble with the wild Pokemon, so she needs my help. But the nice thing is, she will accompany you and heal up your Pokemon after every single battle. Now, if you want to get out of this cave as soon as possible, just head down this path right here on the east, and you'll actually get out pretty soon. But if you want to explore the cave in its entirety, then you can head down south, and there you'll get a few more trainers and some more items and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get going with this black belt, and this one's actually a rotation battle right off the bat. So even though Bianca's walking around with you, you just kind of have to make your way, like, alright Bianca, stay there, let me fight this trainer, so I can get some experience. But yeah, if you're just doing like regular wild battles, then you'll have double battles with Bianca, and there's actually a lot of just double battles where you pair up with Bianca throughout the mountain here, so yeah, pretty nice. And Bianca will heal up your Pokemon after every single fight, so that's pretty nice. And that scary face is going to lower my speed, harshly lower my speed, which kind of confuses me. I mean, if I saw a scary face, I'd probably run faster. I don't think I'd slow down. I'd be trying to get away quicker than I was before. But yeah, this surf will finish off the Scraggy. And I love how that big wave just literally hits all three of them when they show the animation, but like only the front Scraggy takes any damage. The Girder's just sitting there like, oh, that's nothing, man. I'm just going for a swim in here. But actually, since you're up front, let me switch over to not Lumiere, but Voodoo to use extra sensory. I feel like every time I'm doing a rotation battle and try to rotate, I always accidentally rotate the wrong way, but yeah, actually, oh, Dynamic Punch! That's very inaccurate, only 50% accuracy, but it hit me and it's gonna confuse me, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, Dynamic Punch is an awesome move if it actually lands, because it always confuses people, and as much as I love being confused and trying to attack, I will switch out, because, well, I guess not switch out, I'll rotate over. And Voodoo can just sit over there being confused all alone. I'll just let Peanut do all the dirty work. And that might be an, oh, it is! Yeah, I got up to level 36, so I'm finally going to evolve. And my attack is at 80, special attack 74. Alright, I kind of want to see how much they jump up when I evolve into Camerupt. Yeah, and I'm not going to teach Encore to Duat. He learns it at level 36, but I don't really like it. Basically, it forces the opponent to use the same move 5 times in a row, which is actually, it can be pretty useful strategically, but at least for in-game purposes, Samurot's going to get so many good attacking moves that you're probably best off just getting a good, you know, set with water and ice-type moves, fighting bug-type moves, all that good stuff. Anyways, why do you only want to use Scary Face? Like, how scary of a face can Scraggy even make? Seriously, the thing is, like, too adorable to be making scary faces. But yeah, anyways, Reversal to finish it off. Yeah, Reversal, will do double the amount of damage if they actually attack you the turn before, but all he did was use Scary Face, so whatever. And my moves are entirely unpredictable, apparently, even though, like, all I did was use Surf, pretty much. But here we go, it's evolution time! Yeah, this is the part of the game where it starts to look ridiculous that I'm nicknamed Peanut, because I no longer have a cute little Oshawott nicknamed Peanut. Now I have a giant otter with a sword sticking out of its face. Oh yeah, it's Samurott, and he's got facial hair. So how awesome is that? But he'll still always be Peanut to me. So here we go, Samurott, and once you get up to level 36, you're gonna learn Slash. I guess I was already at 36, but once you evolve, you learn Slash, and it's a pretty good normal type move, high critical hit ratio, but I already have Return, so I don't really need it. And yeah, whether you have an Imbawar, Superior, or a Samurott, you're going to be very satisfied when your starter Pokemon's fully evolved. They're all really awesome. And let's see how much our stats got boosted. Attack went from 80 to 100, and special attack from 74 to 92, so yeah, now I'm pretty deadly offensively, so pretty excited to use Samurott in the upcoming fights, but I actually might have to give him a rest for a while so my other Pokemon can catch up in levels. Right there you can grab yourself a nugget, which is worth a whole lot of money, so be sure to grab that. And I think that's all for this little area. And right here you actually have a hidden item. It's a green shard. So, yeah, pretty good for going to the move relearners later on. And I think right here, yeah, Camerupt, you just evolved, and as much as I want to use you, I actually need to get some other people up levels, so let's try for Voodoo. He's at level 34, and is also pretty close to evolving at 36, so yeah, let's try to get him up some levels. Oh, and this guy brings up the Magma Stone, which actually has some ties into the Reversal Mountains, so yeah, we'll discuss that afterwards, I guess, with this guy. He says he's gonna tell us about the Magma Stone. I love that he has, like, some insightful information. The hiker guy's just like, yeah, mountains! Woo! But yeah, here we go. It's double battle time, so we finally get to fight alongside Bianca. I guess we have to, not that I've, like, been looking forward to it, but, you know, she actually kind of makes me look pathetic, because she has a Musharna at level 40. Not even my highest level Pokemon's at 40, so I'm kind of behind par here, but whatever, that's fine. But yeah, we got 2 Psychic types, so luckily both these Pokemon are weak to Psychic, so we should have a pretty easy time. And that actually did a lot, acrobatics there, so hopefully Baltoy doesn't get knocked around too much in this battle. Hopefully I can actually knock some Pokemon out and get experience. But yeah, Psychic is insanely powerful, and that'll take out Golduck pretty easily. Yeah, and my favorite part about fighting with Bianca is that she doesn't get any experience. I just steal it all every single time, so yeah, she's pretty much just wasting her time in here. But yeah, that's the cool thing about all the games when you can, you know, team up with another person, is that you just get insane amounts of experience, so that's what makes Reversal Mountain an insanely good training spot. You can just go around here fighting wild Pokemon, along with Musharna, and you'll just get all the experience, so it's pretty nice. And Girder's gonna go down right there, so yeah, that's gonna leave Swanna and whatever her next Pokemon is, or whatever his next Pokemon is. And Psychic's gonna do a good chunk to Swanna. Oh, almost gonna knock it out. It gets like 1 or 2 hit points. And we have a Crustle too, so 2 pretty strong Pokemon actually, fully evolved. Hopefully Voodoo can hang in there a few more turns, and ooh, it looks like not gonna happen today. Yeah, Air Slash is gonna take me out. Alright, that was actually kind of annoying. Voodoo didn't get as much experience as I wanted just because, yeah, Lumiere is kind of stealing it all with the experience share, but I guess Lumiere kind of needs experience as well, so I won't complain too much. But yeah, to take out this Crustle, I think I'll go over to Avian. Even though I'm weak to rock types, I can actually probably still knock this thing out pretty easily. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Air Slash, actually, just because Crustle has way better physical defense than special defense. So Air Slash will do a bit more, and that Psychic should finish it off, so yeah, Crustle didn't get to attack me, it's just way too slow. Ooh, and Avian doesn't quite get up to level 34, but pretty close, actually. And this guy actually brings up the Magma Stone again. Pretty much the deal with the Magma Stone is that later on in the game on Route 18, you'll be able to find the stone. And if you bring it back here, you'll be able to encounter the legendary Pokemon Heatran, so yeah, some exciting stuff for later on in the game. Anyways, switching up my team really quick just so I can help ward off the wild Pokemon. And there's a Hyper Potion right there. But that's not all. If you come all the way over here, let's see if I can remember exactly where it is. Oh yeah, Blue Shard. I didn't even have to bring out the dowsing machine. High fives all around. Alright, so yeah, let's get back on track over here. And at the very bottom of the cave here, you've got an entryway, which leads to 2 exits, and the one at the bottom actually brings you outside of the Reversal Mountain. And you can grab a couple of items out here. One is an escape rope, and I think this is a smoke ball. Yeah, so grab those 2 items right there. Then you can head back inside, and if you go out this other exit, you also get to go outside the Reversal Mountain. Only this time, there's absolutely nothing! You only get, like, a little view of the Strange House if you go all the way out. And let's spray another Repel. Yeah, the wild Pokemon up here actually get as high as level 35, so any of my Pokemon that aren't at level 35, I can't really have up in the front, because then I'll still run into wild Pokemon, which is kind of annoying, but for now, since I'm actually out of trainer, I will take Camerupt out from the top. And actually, here's what I kind of want to do. Voodoo is kind of struggling a tiny little bit, so since Lumiere has gotten up a good amount of levels, let's go ahead and take the experience share off Lumiere, and instead let's go ahead and put the spell tag on Litwick, because that'll boost up the power of its ghost-type moves. And then let's put the experience share on Baltoy, because then, yeah, I mean, all the experience I can get right now on Baltoy is pretty good, because he's insanely close to getting up a level, or getting up a couple of levels and evolving, so that'll be awesome. And yeah, Lumiere's been stealing like way too much of the experience points, so I kind of want those to go over to Voodoo right now. So yeah, and I'll put Avian up to the top to go for Getting up, yeah, Avian's really close to getting up another level to level 34. So we're in good shape right now. Yeah, and battle in a volcano. Yeah, it's actually cool. If you're playing white too, you get to see all the lava everywhere, but black 2 is a little bit different on the inside. That's the only main difference between the Reversal Mountain and black and white 2 is that you get all the cool lava in white 2, but other than that, pretty much the same thing, straightforward. And we've got a Bannet, so, or Bannets, whichever you prefer, I guess. Gonna hit me with a Sucker Punch. Yeah, you can find, Bannet over in the Strange House. Yeah, it's one of the new wild Pokemon you can find over there. And it's really not that great of a Pokemon to use. Like, it has good physical attack, but its other stats aren't that great. And it doesn't really have a good moveset at all. Like, it gets Sucker Punch, but it's not even the same type of attack bonus. And I barely lived that, was kind of lucky, but yeah, it doesn't get any good physical ghost type attacks, which is kind of annoying because it has good attack, but it can't really make good use of it. But yeah, that'll get Avian up to level 34, and Voodoo gets a lot of experience points as well. And next up is Golduck, and I don't really think I'm going to live to see another day with Avian here, so let's switch out and go to Magma Stone. And that should work a little bit easier. Alright, Steely Dan, it's been a while, but we need you up top here. And yeah, Steely Dan is still my highest leveled at 38, but that's only the same level as this random trainer's Pokemon, so maybe that means I'm a little bit low on levels, I don't know. But yeah, Golduck is going to use Soak, which turns me into a water type, which I don't really like that, because I like being electric and steel type, because then my electric type moves do more, but I guess I'll have to deal with that. Yeah, let's use Electro Ball a few times to finish this thing off, and I somehow avoided the Screech. I mean, it's not like Magnezone has ears and can hear a Screech anyways, so I don't really see what difference it'd make. But yeah, let's finish you off with a Thunder Shock now. Oh, and this time you got me with the Screech. You somehow got Magnezone to hear sounds, even though he's just a big clunk of metal, but whatever. Yeah, we'll take down the Golduck there. Not too shabby. 999 experience points for Steely Dan, and Voodoo is up to level 35, so that is excellent. And this, she says I'm super strong. And yeah, then she'll give you some berries after it. Actually, a person berry. Yeah, I love getting berries from all these people afterwards. But yeah, now Voodoo is only one level away from evolution, so my Camerupt just evolved, and now it's almost time for Voodoo to evolve. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Voodoo up to the front because I actually want him to get up a level, so... Yeah, and oh yeah, once you get to this spot right here, Bianca says that this is the place that she wanted to do some research on, so she really wants to check out this area over here. But you know what? I don't got time for your commands, Bianca. I got my own things to do. So let's go ahead and fight this doctor. And yeah, once you defeat this doctor, he'll heal up your Pokemon. So yeah, kind of pointless when Bianca's already healing up your Pokemon. But I guess afterwards, when you're done with the main storyline and Bianca's, you know, out of your way, then this guy will heal up your Pokemon in the Reversal Mountain. And I don't really know if you can do anything in here, Baltaway, so yeah, let's switch out and go to someone else. And you know what? I kind of want to see what Litwick can do. I mean, I do have the Ghost type advantage, so let's go over to Lumiere and see if we can take down this Swoobat. This would be like my first epic kill with Lumiere, since he's just been kind of chilling back there with the experience share for a while. But yeah, I'll go with a Shadow Ball, even though he used Amnesia. And another Amnesia, so now he's got, like, amazing special offense, which isn't really too great for myself and Shadow Ball, but we'll stick to it anyways and see if we can knock it out. And yeah, it looks like it might be a 4-hit KO or so. So hopefully I can get through this. Yeah, Future Sight right there. Shadow Ball, bam, get this thing. Yeah, you know what? Ooh, special defense drop, perfect, and now I should be able to come in for the kill. If I can live this Air Slash. If I can do it. Oh, and I flinched! No! Crap. Alright, come on. Don't knock me out, Air Slash. Don't knock me out, fingers crossed. Oh my god, 1 hit point! Yes, that is so epic! Hanging on with 1 hit point left, getting the kill, and the next level up. That is awesome. Alright, so that is an amazing way to finish off this video. Lumiere gets up to level 36. And Voodoo's not quite there, but hopefully in the next video, I'll be evolving into a Clay Doll. And I think that's all the time we're going to spend in the Reversal Mountain this time around, but tomorrow we'll definitely be finishing up the next half of this, and we'll be seeing what Bianca thinks is so cool about this area over here, so... Yeah, that's what's on the agenda for next time, so hopefully in the next episode we'll get our Clay Doll and finally make it to Undella Town. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.